Right, so hey everyone and welcome back to another budget photography video. In this video I want to talk about something that is very, very important for photography and filmmaking alike, and that is lighting. Now, I hate buying lights. I'm not even gonna lie, I hate buying lights. I hate lights, I hate thinking about them, I hate them. They just annoy me because they take up so much room. They're really, really annoying, and they're really, really big. I mean, this is a softbox light bulb. This is like triple the size of my normal household light bulbs, and they cost the earth. Who is this even made by? I don't even... It's a D-brand one. It's not made by the company D-brand. It's a D-branded one. It's just a generic, cheap, crappy light bulb. But it's not cheap. This is about 15 to 20 quid for a bulb. So yeah, well, that is cheap in the terms of a normal light bulb that you can probably pick up for about £5. This is just crap. And the only real difference is obviously that it is brighter. And the only real difference is the fact that, yes, this is brighter and it is designed for photo and video work. The main difference is this adapter here at the bottom. Its screw mount is massive compared to a normal screw-in bulb. I don't know if that's because maybe it needs more power, or, sorry, my hair is bugging me, or what, I don't know. So I'm sure someone out there does know, but at the moment I don't know, so I'm not going to hide that from you. So I wanted to ditch this. I hate this. This is one of the banes of my life. That and tripods. God, I hate tripods. Right, so let's get rid of this. Now, when I finally started to invest a little bit more into this YouTube channel and into my photography as a whole, I brought a LED light panel. A small, cheaper than this bulb light panel. And okay, it was fairly decent-ish. It was okay, it did the job. It wasn't very bright. It wasn't as bright as this, but it was portable, and that is what I wanted. I wanted it portable, but it wasn't as bright as I'd like it to be. So a few weeks ago now, I'd say just before Christmas 2019, I brought two new ones. Well, actually I brought one and then cancelled it, and then they delivered it anyway, but in the space of me cancelling the first one and then delivering, yeah, I've got two, basically, which is really, really good because it means that I've got a nice light here now. And these new light panels that I'm going to show in a second are really... My cat's running around. They're really, really good. And this is one of them. I've got one just off to my right. I had to think of what side it was. And this is it. I mean, that's not even on full brightness. If I turn that up to full brightness right now, all the way up to, there we go, 100%, that aperture has now had to adjust because I can see in the lens that it's had to adjust. So, yeah. But this is really bright, even just, But this is really, really portable. Yes, I do have this plugged in at the moment, but this also... I'm going to turn this off. So this is now actually just on one light filling my living room. Literally just one light filling my living room. So if I unplug this, what we actually have here is the light panel itself. So it's literally that thin. It's probably a little bit thicker than two mobile phones put together. So that is ultra thin. And these are ultra portable. This can fit in my pocket. And the best thing about it is it's battery powered as well. So it means that I can plug it into the mains if I have that option. But if I don't have that option, then I can just strap it to the top of my camera and I'm away. Plug a battery in that costs about £5 on Amazon. It's a generic Sony battery, I believe it was. I'd have to have another look. But it is a very, very powerful light. As I said, I've got one LED panel shining on me right now. I'm going to plug this one back in, actually. But before I do that, it's something I've just noticed. On the bottom of this one in particular, well, and both of them, this hasn't got its original mount on it, whereas that one does. But this one hasn't got its mount because I plug it into this. It has a 1.5 inch tripod mount, which means that you can plug it on, which means that you can put it onto a tripod, put it to one side like I do, and then leave it running, like again I have. So I can now just plug this back in, wrong side, switch it back on again, turn that power down, and there we go. And these lights are amazing. I love them. And as I said, they're battery operated. So I'm going to take the battery out of this one and put it onto this one. I'm going to switch the lighting panels around. So this is the battery that these lights run on. I can plug it into the back of the panel like that, switch the lights on, and I'm away. There is no wires here, absolutely at all, totally wireless. I can have it on the top of my camera because it has a camera hot shoe mount. Well, it's called a cold shoe, but your camera has a hot shoe, and yeah. So it has a hot shoe mount on it, which means that you can put it to your camera like I have with one of mine. You can then get another adapter and put it onto your phone if you want, or you can put your phone on top of this camera, and there are lots of things these little lights can do for your filmmaking and photography career. And actually I did a shoot, an actual photo shoot with these lights very, very recently, and the images were some of my favourite that I've had in a very, very long time. So these lights are really, really nice. Not only can you have white or blue, whatever you want to call it, but you can also push a button on the back and change from blue to tungsten, so you can get a nice, hello Magic. That's the second time that she's been in this video. So that you can get a nice yellow feel to your video or photos, all depending on your lighting conditions, which is really nice. They're really nice to work with. The battery on them lasts a really, really long time. I have yet to kill the battery, but then again, I am really, really paranoid about battery life. So after a, I don't know, say an hour shoot, I will recharge the battery, so that could be why, but I've never really run into battery issues. The batteries are cheap enough, and the same with the chargers. You can pick them up on Amazon for like £10. These specific light bulbs, as of the time of purchasing them, were £20 on Amazon, and they are the best lights I've ever had, and I've had quite a few lights previously. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me in this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.